To answer your question about the holeless buckets, I think they're just buckets that can't twerk.
Check it out. What's it all about?
What's up, guys, and welcome back to the channel and welcome back to Marvin's Garden. As promised, we'll do a follow-up video on the tomato planting and how it is done, and that's what we're doing today. We have a lot of work to do. We have to basically pull up all of the milk jug and replace them with some buckets, start putting rebar around those plants, also the cages around some of the plants. Some plants are growing a lot faster than the others, so we're gonna get the cages around those guys today, and of course put some leaves around the plants as well. So that's what we're heading up on doing today, and later today we're gonna have Georgia, our Australian Labradoodle, come over and meet some of the chickens, the cows, so stay tuned for that. But for right now, we're getting ready to go ahead and start doing all the work for the tomato plants. Alright guys, so right here is an example of a plant that's overgrown the bucket already. So we're taking the buckets off, and this plant in particular is ready to have leaves around it and an actual tomato cage. So that's what we're doing right now. We're pulling off some of the buckets, and you got to be real careful because you may pull up the plant as you're pulling up the bucket. Voila! So that's what we're doing now, and then we're transplanting those buckets to the smaller ones where we have milk jugs right now to help those guys combat the wind, like so.
What you think? You think that was good?
Yeah, I think that was big enough. So there you go, a little plant right there. We're gonna put the bucket on top. And what does the bucket do? Everyone asks, what's the bucket do? I don't really know. I'm just kidding.
Holding water.
It helps with water, getting water to stay in there, but most of all, it helps protect against wind.
Do y'all consider this a bucket if there's a hole in it?
Well, that's a good point.
Because I've been wondering that for 5 years.
I guess it's just a plastic cylinder now.
Because the way I see it, if it don't hold water, it's technically not considered a bucket. But who do I?
Well, that's a fair point. That is a fair point. You ever seen a tomato plant get a haircut?
That one. I have now.
Just a little off the side.
No, it's too much.
Can't have them running around with a mullet.
That look good.
Hey, so to answer your question about the holeless buckets, I think they're just buckets that can't twerk. Get it? Work? Twerk? Always on his phone, never working. Randy, bring me more leaves.
I'll run you over.
Basically, guys, to get the leaves to the area, we use our fancy golf cart, as if you guys remember our famous video that went viral last week. We have to fill it up with a bunch of leaves that we found in people's neighborhoods. That's right, that's where all the leaves come from. We drive around people's neighborhoods and
throw them away, we pick them up.
That's right. Your trash is our treasure.
Yeah, I make that look easy.
So once you get all the leaves out of the gator and into the aisles, you start spreading them around just like this. You'll see everyone has a job to do, and no one tells anyone what to do around here. Isn't that right?
Turn that camera off and get to unloading leaves.
Come on, mush, mush.
What'd you say to me?
Woo! That's a strong man.
That's that corn fed right there.
That's something. Are you freaking kidding me right now?
Worked out perfect, but
And so this is, in a nutshell, what the final product will look like once we get the cage around it, rebar on the side to hold the cage up, again, to combat the wind. And of course, when the plant grows taller and taller, it's going to put some weight on the cage itself, and that rebar helps the cage stand up. And then we got the leaves around. One, that helps with water and moisture, and it keeps all the weeds out. Well guys, we got Georgia back over here to see the chicken, see how she does with them, and it seems like she's doing okay.
Yeah, I mean, she's calming down.
She's very interested in them for sure, and they get really close, so they're not afraid of her for whatever reason. I think they like her treats.
Yeah, they just want food.
What?
Why are you taking a picture of me?
What's on your face?
Unicorn?
A unicorn. Wow. Where did you get that from?
From the rodeo.
Wow. Well, Georgia's training is going very well. She's behaving very good over here so far.
Welcome.
Yeah, all thanks to Jennifer. We should do a video showing you guys all the tricks that she can do. We'll probably do that next, so stay tuned for that. Make sure you guys are liking and subscribing so you don't miss that video. And we will see you guys next time. Bye.
Got it from the rodeo.
And no one tells anyone what to do around here.
Check it out. What's it all about?